What's up people, how are you doing? My name is Dani and welcome to the makeover of the Goth family. I'm very excited about this one because the Goth family is one of my favorite families in any of the Sims games. After all, they are the icon of Gothic culture in the Sims franchise, and in case you didn't know that yet, I'm something of a Goth myself. But I think I would love them even if I wasn't a Goth because, let's be honest about this, Bella Goth is the hottest and most badass woman in the game. Nina Caliente who? Dina Caliente who? Those two bitches got nothing on my mommy. They look like they wear cheap makeup and secondhand clothing. My mommy only wears Chanel, okay? Or at least that's how it used to be back in The Sims 2, because in The Sims 4, let's be honest about this, Bella Goth was done dirty. Twice. I won't deny that she looks a lot better after the update, but it's still not enough for me, EA. Still not enough. So I fixed her. I obviously spent a lot of time perfecting her face. I mean, I had to. The shape of her chin was kind of weird, and that makeup wasn't doing her any favors either. I also changed her hair because even if I love the haircut she has right now, I don't think it's the best fit for her. Oh, and I usually don't change the skin color of the Sims, but I did it this time because Bella's skin color is actually paler than her own daughter's. And that doesn't make any sense. How can Cassandra's skin be that dark when both her parents have lighter skin colors? Can you explain that to me, EA? Huh? I know that you don't really care for genetics, but this is ridiculous. So yeah, I changed Bella's skin color to match Cassandra's. Mortimer, on the other hand, he's perfect. He's perfect already. I changed nothing about his face or his hair, not even his mustache. Well, to be honest, I actually tried to change his mustache, but I didn't like any of the others, so I kept the one he already has. The only thing I changed was his clothing, and even that one, I didn't change much. I wanted to give him more casual, less formal clothing for his everyday outfit, but I didn't like any of the changes. He stopped being the iconic Mortimer I know, so I gave up on that. You'll still see him in the screenshots at the end of the video though, because I didn't want him to feel excluded. But he's literally the same. Well, I mean, I changed his shoes. That's something, right? Oh, and speaking of shoes, I also gave him bunny slippers for his sleepwear because when I saw that he was wearing those ugly boxers with hearts, I was like, Mortimer, that's ridiculous. I love it. I need more. So yeah, the bunny slippers came into play at that moment. I imagine that Mortimer would go for some really silly clothing in his moments of relaxation, you know? That's why I also chose a really ugly shirt for his hot weather outfit. That would be like the type of thing he would wear while on vacation, for example. Now, about Cassandra, I didn't change her face too much either. I focused more on her hairstyle because, as I mentioned before, I hate that hairstyle for some reason. I had to change it. I decided to use the new braids that came with one of the latest updates, but honestly, I'm not even sure it was an improvement. I also changed her glasses, and I would like to take this opportunity to ask EA about why we don't have perfectly round glasses for teens and adults in the base game. Why, EA? Why? We have it for kids, but not for teens? Does that make any sense? You need to get your shit straight, EA. Finally, Alexander, he was a real struggle, let me tell you that. At first, I tried to fix his face as a child, but then I was like, wait, what if he turns out to be ugly as an adult? So I aged him up in Cass and oh boy, he was nightmare material. I could totally use him for another Breathe Out the Weird challenge. I'm not kidding. He had no chin, his nose almost crossed his face from cheek to cheek. It was horrible. So I basically gave him a full-on plastic surgery as an adult, and then I turned him back into a child. He looks a little bit like a F-boy now, but I won't apologize for it. I don't care. I cannot afford to have any more ugly Sims in that save file. We are talking about the same save file where I play the Breathe Out the Weird challenge, okay? And Alexander will be a candidate to father our next generation. I mean, he most likely won't, because I have some ideas, but we never know. Still, I won't apologize for what I did, not even if you accuse me of cheating the Breathe Out the Weird challenge. The idea of that challenge is to get each generation to look prettier than the previous one, not uglier. And that would definitely happen if I hadn't fixed Alexander's face. Anyway, with that said, it's time to end this voiceover. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe because I'll be back in a couple of days and you don't want to miss a thing. Trust me. See you then.